YouTube family, and welcome back. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do some spicy Mongolian beef today. Alright, so what I've done, guys, I've got my beef here, my beef strips. So basically I've marinated them for about 48 hours, right? I've got my meat, I've flattened it down, tenderized it, added hoisin sauce, garlic, ginger, oil, some salt, some pepper and stuff. And I've let that rest so it's like nice, beautiful, moist and tender. Now also what I've done, guys, I've got my rice ready in the rice cooker. So I'm going to serve that with rice. And today what we're going to use in there, guys, I've got some onions. I've got about 3 onions in there, little ones, and I've got about 3 carrots, or 2 carrots actually, sorry. I've sliced up. We're going to use some capsicum. I've got some zucchini. I'm using it because that's what I had left, and I'm doing mine a little bit different. I like my veggies in there. We're going to put some mushrooms in there. Alright, so it's got a little bit of a twist. We've got some really hot chilies, guys. My neighbours gave me these. I got like heaps of them, and I thought, you know what, I've got to do something a bit spicy because my son likes spicy. And also, guys, I've got some water chestnuts already sliced. They come ready. And they're from Volcom, water chestnuts that are sliced. So, we're going to use some black pepper and some salt, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I hope everyone's been alright, guys. Look, the only reason why I'm using only 500 grams of beef, which I've tenderized, I'm going to make a large amount because unfortunately my son is a growing boy. He's only 13, but I'm actually very terrified that I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm missing a leg or an arm because he eats so much. And he literally eats most of the food that's cooked. So I'm preparing a little bit extra. So I don't want to wake up like, you know, missing some organs and stuff like, you know. He's got to eat, he's growing. Alright, so the oil's heated up. You've got to get the pan really hot, guys. Chuck our veggies in there first. Our onion and carrot. And we have capsicum. I'm going to add the chili soon and the chestnut and all that. Just try not to cool the pan down, that's all. Just want to keep it hot. And what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. And I've got some cornstarch or corn flour, which I'm going to thicken up the juice with. Because I've added extra sauce to that. Because, you know, I like my sauce, guys, in my dishes, especially Asian dishes. And I haven't cooked Mongolian beef in a long time. Usually it's Mongolian lamb, but I'm going to do Mongolian beef because I found a good half a kilo chunk of beef and I tenderized it. And I had to like let it rest and do all this procedure to make this meat beautiful and tender. And by the way, guys, the weather's still bad. Unfortunately, it's still rainy and stormy and everything. I went to the shops before, and every time I go to the shops, it's like I step outside. The weather's good. I step outside and it starts pouring down, and then I come home and it stops. It's like the weather's waiting for me to go outside. Alright, so while the veggies are cooking, a bit of salt. Now we don't want to make these veggies too soft because you want a crispiness in them. Just need it to heat up a touch more. I'm not sure how long this video is going to take, guys. Could take about 15 to 20 minutes, I'm not sure. Alright, while the veggies are cooking, we have pepper. The more flavor the better. Now it's cooking zucchini. Lots of veggies are good, guys. Get that flavor happening. I'm just going to get another bowl so I can pull these veggies off. And then we'll chuck our meat in and we'll add our veggies again. And the mushrooms and all that. Won't be long. So I got myself a very small bowl where I can put all my ingredients in. Ready our mushrooms now, guys. There's about like 4 or 5 mushrooms in there, just cut in quarters. Right, so that's looking good so far. These chilies are so hot. Oh my god, I'm only using 2 because I'm absolutely terrified too because they're hot. The other rice, guys, I made a little bit extra. So what I've done is I've used sunrise long grain rice, and I've rinsed it several times to get rid of the starchiness because you don't want it too sticky. And what I've done is I've used a rice cooker because, you know, I could use the pot, but the rice cookers are easy these days. So I've added about 4 cups of water. I've added some salt, some chicken stock, and some oil. Alright, when I pull the veggies off now, we don't want to soften them up too much. So that's what they look like now, guys, alright? We put them in our little bowl. Alright. Now I'm not going to put any oil in this because the meat's got heaps of oil. I'm going to add the chestnuts in with the meat, and then I'm going to add the veggies, well, and the chilies as well. Alright, let's add our meat. That beautiful sauce, don't waste it. Now I've shredded them up in little strips, guys. That smells so good. And the reason why I thought I'd do Mongolian, guys, is because my name, my original name, is Timuchin, which is the name for Genghis Khan. He was the emperor of Mongolia. And I thought, you know what, I got this meat. I got to create something like that. I'm not Mongolian, but I thought I'd try it, you know what I mean? Oh my god, you can smell all that beautiful flavour in there, the ginger, the garlic, everything. And that meat looks so tender. I just gotta let that catch up and heat up and cook. I've kept the meat outside, guys. After marinating for 48 hours, I've kept it outside for about an hour, just so it gets the room temperature. You can tell it's so good, look, it's splattering all over the walls again. Alright, I'm gonna add my water chestnuts in there, because we want those water chestnuts to absorb all that beautiful sauce as well. I love my Asian food. Alright, so that's starting to cook. Actually looks really good. I'll give you a bit of a close-up, guys. That's nearly ready. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my chilies. Alright, add all the chilies in there. Now everyone does this different. So don't give me a thumbs down because mine's a little bit different. Give me a thumbs up for doing something different. Because you know what, everyone's probably like, everyone does the same thing, guys, the same recipes. Sometimes we get sick of the same thing. We want a little bit of a twist. We want to try something different. We want to experiment different, you know what I mean? Everyone's sick of the same flavors. Alright, so that's nearly ready. I'm going to add the water now. Extra juice, because we're going to thicken that up and add our veggies. Want sauce. That's what we want. I know mine might be a little bit different compared to others, but this is wok dad style. And plus I've got to make extra, guys. Like I said, I don't want to wake up in the morning. I've got a son that eats like crazy, you know what I mean? He eats everything, there's nothing left. I don't want to lose a leg or an arm or a head or something. Wake up in the morning and I'm like, can't move. Got to feed the kid. It's 2021. So it's looking good so far. I'll just let that boil up a little bit and then I'm going to add my starch, which I'll give it a bit of a mix. There we go, guys. There's our cornstarch. So we'll thicken that up. And then what I'll do, guys, is I won't do a normal plate. Actually, I might do a normal plate. You know what? Forget it. I'll do a normal plate, I'll show you guys. And then I'll do one for a taste test. And the other one I'll use for my other photos and stuff. Just gotta let that boil through. Won't be long. Be back, guys, in a sec. So tomorrow, guys, what I'm thinking of doing after this one is I'm thinking of doing a barramundi. So I bought some barramundi, some Australian barramundi, and I might cook that up with some prawns and something else. I'm not sure what to do yet, but I'll think about it. Maybe some rice, leftover rice, and some veggies and stuff, and we'll do a bit of a taste test. Now I recommended the snapper the other day I cooked to a customer at Woolworths the other day. She bought some salmon and I said, yeah, the salmon's great, but the snapper's beautiful too, and I want to try the barramundi. Because I remember I said I was looking for barramundi and I haven't been able to find any. Alright, so that's starting to boil through. Now I'm going to start adding our cornstarch to thicken it up a touch. Well, that's nice, beautiful, thick sauce. Well, not too thick. You want it nice. Let's give it a little bit of stir in the middle. The meat looks so nice and tender. Oh my god, and those chilies look so dangerous inside. Hope I'm going to be alright. Just giving it a stir so it thickens up. Add a bit more. So thicken up slowly, like that, see? That's what we want. I'm going to add the rest of the starch now, and that should do. That should keep us going. Let's give it a bit of a mix slowly, so it thickens up, because I don't want it to burn and stick in the middle. I'm just trying to see how long the time is, guys. It's been 14 minutes. So I reckon we're going to hit the 20-minute mark, which is alright. Lucky I made the roast up front, otherwise we'd be waiting. So that's thickening up really nice. Alright, let's add the veggies. Just so I don't get eaten by zombies at night. Wake up in the morning with nothing left. I love my son. Well, my sons. I love them both to death. I'll do anything for them. Alright, so that's pretty much nearly ready, guys. I'll just show you, I'll bring it close up. That's what it looks like. Look at that. Massive. I'm hoping that's going to save me a few limbs. Get a bit of white down. I'm going to taste it a little bit just to make sure that sauce is correct. See if it needs anything to add. Just got a spoon. The sauce, guys, beautiful texture. Whoa, man, that needs a little bit more salt. But that chili, those chilies, oh my goodness, I can feel them like burning in the background now. But that's good. That's what we want, a lot of flavour. Alright, so that's nearly ready. I just let that boil down a little bit. While that's happening, I'm just going to add my rice, guys, alright? Well, I can feel the chili. That rice is so nice. Just do a little bit of rice for myself, because I still got to heat the other one after the photos. Here's the rice, by the way, guys. Whoa! I dropped my rice. It fell on the stand of the camera. Doesn't matter, I'll pick it up later. Oh my god, Yula, what's going on with me? I got excited. Anyway, that's all good. Accidents happen. Alright. Alright, let's have a bit of a plate up and we'll go from there. That looks so good. My sauce. Some of that chili. Scary chili. Ready, guys? Look at that. My beautiful Mongolian beef. See those beautiful chilies on top? And the juice. Just gonna refresh that because it's steam. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, put that aside. I've got my one there. I'm going to turn this off because we're building up a little bit of steam. So I'm just going to get some meat, a chestnut, some carrots, some onion, sauce. What else am I missing? A capsicum, a mushroom, and some more meat. Forgot a spoon or a fork. Actually, I'm going to use a spoon because I want to pick up that sauce. There we go, guys. That's mine. All right, let's taste that meat. Make sure it's all nice and beautiful and tender. Mmm. Wow. Oh my God, you can taste that chili. We got vegetables and rice. A bit of everything that we can. Mmm. Chestnut. Mmm. Mmm. Sorry guys, I got a little bit carried away. That was so nice. You know what the good thing about it is? You can taste the beautiful sauce. The beef is tender. You can taste the vegetables, the crunchiness of the vegetables. The rice is perfect. And you can taste that chili kick in the background. So it's not too spicy, not too overpowering. It's not going to burn the crap out of your mouth. But you've got that nice, beautiful kick. Alright guys, thank you very much. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Sorry it took a little bit longer than I thought. It's about 22 and a half minutes. And I love you guys. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and try my Mongolian recipe, guys. Bye.